Matos, Wilk. And here we are. Tobias Bongers and Daniel CORRIERI. Bongers is from Germany, Daniel is from France. Ladies and gentlemen, who fans from all around the world, Predator EuroTour KAMUI Slovenian Open at the Therme Olimia. Match is in progress. The game is 8-ball. This is a loser round match. Loser goes home. The winner will have to go into a loser qualification prior to getting into the final 32. They alternate breaks every 2 games. Touchy shot here, touchy shot. He got the corner very well, but no shot on the 8 now. No shot on the 8. It was obvious he was going to hit the corner. He just kind of planned for a different result, looking to come down underneath that ball. Now he has to jump this 8-ball, and what a high loss shot this would make. He got it over, up and over, no foul. Missed the ball in an open table for Tobias. In the commentary booth, this is George Teachea, and I believe I'll be joined by Mark White in just a second or two. We have had some technical difficulties. He's here.
I'm here, George. I've been listening to you. I'm thinking, is he going to introduce me, or does he just want to do it on his own? I wonder. But I am here as well.
I didn't have any other sound. I didn't know if we were ready, and I came on right as Danielle was running some balls here. We didn't catch the lag. I had a black screen, but we're ready to go here, folks. And Tobias defeated Matos Wilk and then lost to Stefan Huber from Austria. I'm sorry, he defeated Stefan and then he lost to Victor Fortunsky. So this is his 4th match, and of course he'll have one more. He's got 2 wins and a loss. But it'll take one more to get to the final 32. These guys are fighting for the tournament life. A nice layout here. Nice play by Daniel there to try to get on the 8, but he didn't come out quite enough, leaving Tobias with an open table. And now these 3 balls to take the first game of this race to 8. Sponsors for this tournament are Predator Group, Iwan Simonis Billiard Cloth, Aramith Billiard Balls, Kamui, Longoni, Beckman Billiards, coming all the way over, very nice. Now for a nice shot on the 8, just a stun shot, and he's going to have the 8 ball in the side pocket where he's standing. Well, he got that game at the expense of at the expense of Daniel's opening break. Keep in mind it's alternate break every 2 games. So Daniel will be breaking again, trying to tie the score.
Yeah, Daniel actually just fresh from his Italian national double champion. He's absolute champion of Italy now, Daniel CORRIERI, after his recent triumphs. So he's obviously in a bit of form and had a chance there, just as you said, when astray on the 8 ball, decent at the...
Well, he got very tough on the ball prior to the 8, and he had to use the corner of the side pocket. Was in danger of scratching, so that was the reason for that.
I was just noticing something that wasn't right in the rack. Just pointing it out to him.
Okay.
Everything good to go. Here we go, George, rank number 2.
Daniel got here by a forfeit and lost to Roman Heivler, but then defeated Mohammed Al-Asfar and Ayub Bakhtawi. Here we are, like we said, fighting to stay in this tournament.
It's quite a soft break there from Daniel. What's he got here, George? What do you fancy?
Well, he's got, I just took a glance at that. He's opening up with his 10 ball, so he's going to have stripes. He'll come between this. This just opened everything up. He's got an open table, completely open, no problems. Every ball has a hole, every ball has a path, and the 8 ball is in the middle with all pockets available. He'll probably just slow this down, take that ball next to the 11 there. He might come around the table for the other one on the side. Yes, he did. I like taking this ball on the bottom there and coming up for the other balls in the middle. And that's exactly what he's going to take. Because here, as long as he stays somewhere between these 4 balls, he'll have a shot, and the 8 ball, like I said earlier, is completely open, Mark.
Yeah, certainly.
Probably play the...
No problems here.
He's going to have to go for plan B. So he'll come around for the bottom ball, the 14 on the left-hand corner there. Am I hearing a little echo? No. Okay. And this is going to make it nice and easy to get on the 8 and the side. And this young man from Italy is about to tie things up. And he made good work of that last break. And we are tied. Tobias to break twice now. "150 players started this tournament. And we're down to where we might lose a couple here in the loser round 5. The winner here will go into the loser qualification. So they have to win one more match to get to that final 32. The loser, of course, will become a spectator.
Yeah, they can go and enjoy the beautiful sights and weather in Podcetrtek, beautiful part of Slovenia. So Tobias with the first of his 2 breaks, poised at 1-1.
Oh, that English did not work for him there. It caught and rolled forward and right to the side pocket.
There's a match still going on in the last round on winners qualification. Mario He in the all Austrian battle against his good friend Albin Ocean. It's Albix 5 ahead in that one. That's still going on the other table. There you can just see Mario He, look top left of your screens.
Well,
he's off again, George, here.
yes, he is. He's a young man from Italy. Started playing the Euro Tours in 2006. A couple of high finishes in 2013. Got into the finals. As you said, he is a champion. But making quick work here.
Is he playing this George
Wonderful.
of inside left-hand spin?
Yeah, he's going to come straight up off that back rail. These Predator arc tables display so well. They really do. We don't have these out here in America, but they're doing very well in the European circle. And he took full advantage of Tobias's scratch in the side pocket and capitalizes for a 2-1 score. Tobias to break his second rack. You know, I just like everything about this tournament. The equipment, the format, the way the balls are racked with indented, you know, by indenting the table and not using the template. The way the tables play, the balls, I mean, wow. What a combo here.
Yeah, I think it's a great mix of equipment, to be honest. The arc table, Simonis cloth with the Aramith balls, spreading the love around the pool world. Good to see. Good break.
The tougher the competition, the better the equipment will be. You've got to step it up to stay up.
Of course, we have Longoni as well. Even though it's a Predator event, Longoni are one of the sponsors as well. Italian company.
Italian company and an Italian player to represent, Mr. CORRIERI. Now at the table.
Yeah, Karim Belhaj, the CEO of Predator, of course, everyone knows Karim. He said to me, the more companies and table companies and ball and cloth companies there are, the bigger the market becomes for pool, the bigger the game gets. Everyone gets a share, and that's a great philosophy to have.
Now on the overall ranking for Predator EuroTour, Tobias, I believe, is ranked 14th. He plays quite a few. He's played quite a few of these tournaments. One, two. He's played 4 of them. This year. Daniel, I'll try to find here.
Nicely.
Oh, he's
final solid. Looking good here. Break and run.
Yeah, he's positioned very well.
Daniel. So not going to bias his way at the moment.
No, it's not. Well, that scratch was very, very telling. And with a 3-1 score, it'll be CORRIERI to break again, 2 times in a row. Could possibly get away from Mr. Bongers. You know, Mark, with this equipment and the way the balls are breaking and the way the players have figured out the break, they're not having to power it. The break has become very, very big in every one of these matches. He who breaks best seems to take full advantage. Breaking square from the middle, dead on hit. Trying to stop that ball right in the middle of the table with a square hit. Let's see how he did with the cue ball. He got bumped back. And success. He's made 1, 2, And a completely open table of stripes and solids. I think he'll take the stripes, though.
He wants to. Awkward cueing, though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Make up the
Yeah,
14
might.
instead.
This is pretty simple shot here. Even though he's elevated, he doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball. He'll have position on either the 10 or the ball to the corner there. He's got the ball to the corner, which looks like the 12 or 13. No, he took that one. These are the choices. You get an 8 ball. He's wondering which one he should take first. I would take the 14, come down for the ball on the right, and then the one to the left for the 8.
A few good players coming out of Italy over the years, and Frank Candela, who was #1 in Italy for some time as well. Didn't see his name on the list, although he normally does play these events. So 2 balls away, George, from a 3-rack lead. It's going well.
And another break. So that's big for him right there. He'll be breaking for the other game. Daniel is a 761 Fargo rated player. His opponent is 794, so they're within 33 points. It's a toss-up. They're well matched for this, both experienced players.
Just looking gorgeous. Wojtek, the ex-World 10 ball champion, is in just a little bit. He's 6-4 down to Jere Virananta.
Shevchak is 6-4 down.
Yeah.
He's one heck of a player. We've called a lot of his matches here in the United States in 10 ball, in the World 10 ball, when it was held here, what, 3 years in a row? 3 or 4? Soon to be held in Vietnam in September. Meanwhile, I love the format of these Euro tours.
Yeah, no luck on the break this time though. So Tobias out of his chair, facing a 3-rack deficit, really needs to start stringing a few balls together. He hasn't looked very comfortable at the moment, hasn't settled. It's about time he did.
Well, the good thing here is the only problem he might encounter is the ball by the side pocket, which is the 4 ball, the pink 4. That it's pretty much out in the open. As you can see, it's no problem whatsoever for the corner. I'm sure he'll take that now. This plays, if he plays the 6 ball, yeah, he's looking for that. He could play either way. He could play the 6 ball first and still end up right where he's at. But he's going to take this one first. And you know the old saying, when you're already there, why run the ball around for position?
Now let's see if he chooses to take the window between the 12 ball and the 3 and the 5 ball for the next shot after the 6. Dead stop shot. Yeah, he's there. Would you slow roll this, Mark, and then come across for the... He's going to take the 3 ball now.
Just stun,
Okay.
stun off the rail. It's just stun out. He's just got a little bit of an angle, George.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that ball would go by the 2 ball. Either way, he had a great way to complete the run.
Looks like the Albin Ocean match is over. And I'm guessing that Albin won it because it's ended pretty soon over the 7-5 scoreline. I will just check it for you though, guys. Yeah, 8-5 it was in the end to Albin Ocean over Mario He. So Mario have to win on the loser's side. Tobias completing that rack. If he feel part of the match now, George. 4-2.
And I believe he'll be breaking the next 2, so this could get all tied up pretty quick. And that's what I like about this alternate break every 2 racks. It's a little more offensive minded, I might say.
Makes it a little bit more spicy as well, George, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, if he, like, for instance, he's down 2 games, but he can, especially in 8-ball, especially the way these guys are breaking and running tables. I mean, I was able to call a match yesterday. In fact, it was you and I, Mark, between Tomas Kaplan and Max Lechner.
Daniel
Where
Maciel.
they had,
Oh yeah, Max Lechner, yeah.
yeah, and they had 10 break and runs out of 13 games. I mean, that's outstanding.
Great match, wasn't it? Tremendous match that
Sure
was.
was.
I think Daniel's just nipped out of the arena, has he, for a second, George? Where's he gone?
Looks like he did, yes. Well, he might have to take care of business. We have great players here. We have the Hall of Famer, the Kaiser, Ralph Souquet. Of course, we just saw a little bit of Albin Ocean on the other stream, along with Mario He. Stefan Kasper is here. Daniel Maciol, he was just on this table prior to this match. Miško Fortunski, Max Lechner, as I just mentioned, Roman Heibler, who actually defeated Daniel CORRIERI in this so far. But these 2 guys here are fighting for the tournament life and trying to get into that loser qualification for the final 32.
Yeah, Daniel Maciel just done his match prior to this one on this table. He didn't miss a ball. He was absolutely outstanding. Absolute masterclass he put on against Yannick Bongers.
Yeah, he seems to do quite a bit of that more and more often. Looking for an opening shot. Looks like maybe the 2 ball. If the combo's lined up, that wouldn't be a bad one either, because that opens up all the stripes. That 3-11 combo. He's going to cut the ball in the corner here and play position for that 11 ball. And now everything's open after this. The 8 ball at the
top part of the table. All pockets available. And 3 balls to play position from. A little bit of a roadmap here, huh, Mark? This 10.
Yeah, this
9,
is the key, isn't it?
Side pocket, yeah. This is the key. If he gets on the ball, if he gets the right angle on his next positional shot, and he does, he gets perfect on the 9 ball to roll forward for the 12 in the side, and then the 15 in the opposite side, and the 8 ball to the left-hand corner. When the balls lay like this and your position, you're right in line, and it's easy to maneuver the cue ball for your next shot. It just makes the game so simple. Kind of leads you to believe that 8 ball is an easy game, but it's moving that ball around with that ease and accuracy that makes all the difference.
Yeah. If you get control of the cue ball, you should never have a difficult shot, not one that you should miss anyway.
Not with the
Another
layouts we're
example there.
seeing. One more break to tie things up. Great opportunity here. I believe that was Tobias's first break and run.
Yeah, get control of the cue ball beautifully all the way through that clearance. Had a good break as well on his last effort. He'll be looking for the same again, just make a ball. Just giving them the balls a little bit of a feather. Just can't get them. Well, I haven't seen that before, George. I was praising the tapped rack, how I love the tables tapped. Makes everything much quicker and easier. More consistent break of the balls. Just having a little bit of trouble there. Tobias Bongers.
Yeah, I do like the way these, it's funny because we were just privileged to, the whole world was just privileged to watch the Women's World 8-Ball Championship, and they used a template for that, and watched the women break with a high degree of accuracy and cue ball control. And we're seeing the patterns that come from this break right here, the way these balls are racked, along the same lines as that. So when you can get the balls racking the way these guys are, you're getting consistent breaks by all players, and there's just, you know, you don't have that unfortunate slug rack or, you know, maybe gaps in the racks that make a huge difference in a match.
Yeah, totally agree. And what a break this was. Look at the cue ball. Stopped right in the centre of the table, made a ball, everything wide open. What you on here, George?
One of the this is one of the best breaks of the match so far. I actually like the stripes, and I like that. I think it's the 12 ball right, 13 ball right by the cue ball, and just take advantage of everything there. If it goes by them, it may not go by the 4 there, so he's going to have to work the 3 balls on top. No, it does go by because he played shape for it. Well, I hope for his sake it goes by. No, I guess it doesn't. That's why he didn't play it first. Okay. It's going to be a very soft shot. Coming around for this 10 ball down on the bottom and then working his way up. But as you can see, they're all there. The 11 ball leads to the 13 in the side or the corner, and then the ball up by the rail, and then the 8 ball. This 10 ball will be next. You can actually play the 10, 11, 13, and 12 and 13 in the side. Probably roll up for the 12 on the left-hand corner pocket. And that's the beauty of 8 ball.
Extension.
Letting the path of the balls dictate your pattern. So you don't run the cue ball around like a chicken without a head and bumping balls and getting in trouble.
Sounds like you're commentating on my game for a second there, George. Like a headless chicken bumping balls.
Yeah, you don't have to be much of a shot maker when you can control the cue ball the way these guys are doing it, because you're always at positions, always playing this one now. Okay, either way, the shot to the side is kind of hairy, so this is a better shot. Wants angle. He wants angle. He's not happy. I think he's going to have to come and. It all depends how straight he is. I like going forward. He can come back though, either way. Yeah, right, just like that. Just like that. Made it look very easy, and he's able to tie things up after he pockets his 8 ball with another break and run. 2 consecutive break and runs to tie the match up at 4-4. Mr. CORRIERI to break 2 times. Made things look really good there. It will be referee racking in the final 32, I believe. And of course that will go to a race to 10.
Yeah, it starts tomorrow morning. We will know our last 32 by the end of play today. We have one more round at 5:15 local time. So we see Daniel with the first of his 2 breaks. All nice and square here, George. We got ourselves a race to 4 because it's 4-4.
That's right. There's been some lopsided matches in this tournament, but you have such a big difference of talent. You know, you've got a lot of young people playing, you have some of the lady players playing in this open, and so playing with some of these top pros, it's no shame to lose 8-1, 8-2, 8-0 even. Although with getting a break 2 times in a row every other time, you're going to have at least 4 breaks. You should win a game or 2. Tobias started playing Euro Tours in 2012. He started having success just out of the top 16 in 2019. He had a 9th in 2020, another 9th in 2021, a 5th place finish in 2022 at the Treviso Open. 2nd place finish in 2024. And he won in the pool championships in straight pool in 2025 in March. And the 3rd place finish semi-finalist in April of this year. So Tobias has put his name on a plaque here or there.
Yeah, he's favourite to win this match, I think it's fair to say. Had a little bit of a bumpy start, but seems to be going a little bit more smooth now. George in amongst the balls again here.
You know, right there on that shot there, Mark, I liked him coming back for the ball on the left side and then drawing up for the one on top and taking care of business and coming down for the 8. He's probably still okay, but his position on this 15 is going to be, the ball to the left is probably next or after this ball here.
He's going to have to find a way of getting on the 11 into the top right hand corner on your screens now. Obscure player's elbow. Wow, looks like he's playing this one on the rail first and drawing back up, so a little bit of up and down here. Surely he's not cutting this in, is he? Unless it goes to the side. Yeah, a little bit of up and down here, George, for Tobias. That's a good angle though on this 11 ball. Can go 2 rails. Cue ball just before the side pocket. Heading in towards the angle on the 8. Very nicely done. So this to take the lead at the business end of this match. Not a bad time to take the lead in the second half of. Well, can you believe he's missed that 8 ball? Doesn't want it to go in the other pocket. Well, that's just unforgivable. A miss like that, he can't believe it. Certainly can't believe it. What have you done there? Just put a little snatch on the cue action there. Well, strange. It just shows you anything can happen in this game. Sailing through the rack, everything looking perfect, and then missing a ball he wouldn't miss in 100 tries. Unbelievable. Oh, look at that for a shot. Well, that's gone completely wrong as well. Maybe the nerves are beginning to show. Oh, he's given it away. Tobias didn't even need to make the 8 ball. Absolutely disgusted with that shot he's played there. But it will be Daniel with 2 breaks of his own to come. There's another look at that unbelievable 8 ball. Almost lost the rack by making it into the wrong pocket. Got away with it, and then a strange choice of shot, I thought, from Daniel. Just mishit it. Pretty big tips he's got on there. Good break again, making the 10 in the side. That's the intended ball. Controlled the cue ball pretty well also. I've got to say, I'm loving the glove. I'm loving the glove. I've got a lot of love for the glove. I do like bright colours. It's a bit like the BK Rush they bought out, isn't it, for the ladies' cancer charity when they were raising funds for that predator. They brought out a pink BK Rush, and I know Sophia Mast plays with one also. There's no hiding with that, is there? Everything nice in the open now. Just needs to take care of the 7. Just wondering if he will leave that till last now. Not sure if he's got any angle on this at all to run the cue ball off the rail past the 9. Oh, he's looking at just stopping the cue ball, playing the 7 from where the 3 lays. So just punching it through a couple of inches makes all the difference sometimes. Just play the cue ball 2 rails, heading down towards the 4 ball. Now has he got some kind of angle? Play the 5 into the same pocket. Wants it off the rail though, just so he can, oh, he's okay, he can just jack up a little bit. Could even just drop it in if he doesn't want to dig down. He can still cut the 8 into the side without a problem. He's decided to dig down. So we're going to be all level once again at 5-5. Tobias Bongers, 2 breaks to come. Going blow for blow here in Slovenia. Big thanks to our main sponsor, Kamui, of course. Makers of great tips. What do you guys use in the chat? What's your go-to tip? Be interested to read a few of your comments to see what you like to use. Tell us a bit about your cues as well. You might as well. We're all pool fans here, aren't we? Well, if we can break and run these 2 racks, put him on the hill, very strong position. That's a good start. Made the 9 in the side. Now then, what's he got? Here's the 14 down the rail. Going to hold for the 11 into the side. I think it is going to be stripes. Well, shaking his head, maybe not. Doesn't like it. The 11's just a little bit awkward as well, isn't it? With the 13 rather, next to the 15. Just a little bit awkward to get on, so solids it's going to be. Didn't want the bump on the 3. Centre table will give him position though on that 3 ball off of this 4. I think George is back. Are you there, George?
I thought I was there the whole time. Am I there?
You are
Mark?
now, mate. I didn't
Hello?
hear you before.
Okay. Oh, that's why. I've been talking away. I must have muted by accident. I apologize. Yeah, we're tied at 5, and what a drastic change there when they both missed the 8 and then played that very, very poor safety, which cost them the game by CORRIERI. Well, he's on this 2 ball, up for the 7 after the 2, and ready for the 8 in the corner. Back to the lead that he was able to gain in those 2 off shots by both players.
Slightly overran this wrong angle on the 7, but it's not too drastic. Can just drop it in, leave himself a longer 8 ball. Now then, he missed an 8 ball easier than this some time ago, or as easy I should say. Not this time, George.
Yeah.
And it goes.
Yeah, that one was not going to get away. Not that one. Well, we have a lot of pool for you here this week. We have the ladies that start their tournament tomorrow, and they'll be playing Saturday and Sunday. And we're getting down to the business end of this tournament, as these matches here will go to loser qualification after it. And then tomorrow we start with the final 32, I believe.
Now then, George, you're a man that likes to keep himself fit. I know you walk your dog a lot most days, every day, and I'm sure you hit the gym. I've seen those guns that you possess. You're pretty fit man for your age. And just a little fact about Slovenians: they're also an active nation. Around 60% of the population work out at least 3 hours per week. There you go.
That's excellent. And you've had some great tidbits, and also one of the tallest populations in the world. I remember that one you gave us yesterday.
Oh, it's dry. Just what he didn't want.
Now he would have loved to taken another game there and got himself on the hill. And the sad part is that I believe that will give Daniel 2 breaks if he wins this game.
Just
So
can
you
turn
have
around so quickly, can't they, George? So quickly, in control, and then all of a sudden a dry break.
A dry, well, I'd rather have a dry break than a scratch break. Although there's not much difference. See, he took solids there, and his position is just not ideal here. These pro players play those longer shots with ease in general.
Yeah, 5 ball next. Followed by the 2 or the 3. Chance of both here. Played that well, George. Lots of right hand spin, reverse spin on the cue ball, widening the angle on the draw shot. Played it to perfection. So we are going to be 6-6.
Very soft shot here for this 8 ball. And like you said, like you mentioned, tied at 6, a race to 2, but he's getting spotted the break because of the alternating breaks. And that would be not a good place for a game there. If you're going to have a race to 2 and you get the break both times, you have to like your chances of closing out the match. So this break is rather important. Because he'll either be on the hill if he wins the game, or his opponent will be breaking. No, he'll still be breaking the next rack because he breaks 2 times. Excuse me.
You're having an argument with yourself there, George.
I am. I am, Mark. I was thinking he's in a good place here to have two breaks, and if he fails on this, he can still tie things up with the next break. So, advantage CORRIERI. Did we just witness a dry break?
Yeah, unbelievable. Caught them really well. Shaking of the head. I don't blame you, Daniel, either. I mean, look at that. He's hit them almost perfect, hasn't he? You could say perfect.
Yeah. Great response with the cue ball, as you just noticed. It just came right back, sat in the middle of the table. The balls that go to the side pocket went high, so that was a very solid rack.
Yeah, maybe just a bit too hard, if anything, but very unlucky not to make a ball. Chance of the German to get on the hill first then.
Well, he's got one ball that's in trouble, Mark. That one right by the 9 ball there. There's 2 stripes in that. Looks like the 7 ball.
I think it does pass though, George. I think he can play onto that now, to be honest.
Does it go by the 14 to the side pocket? I wasn't sure it did.
I think it does.
I think you're right.
We'll see.
And he did play for it now.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, he shook his head, so I don't know. Looking at it again.
He hasn't gone
if it
too
goes,
far,
he should be very happy with his position. Now he's probably questioning, does he follow it and get on the 6 next, or does he bring it back for the 2, then take care of the 5 and the 6? Yeah, he's just going to take the 2 now. Perfect. Perfect for that little stun to get up to above the 6 and then get up for the 8. Looks like he's straight in on this, which is what he wanted to be. So he comes straight back and avoid the 14 ball. Play the 8 to the side. Perfect. So this 8 ball to get on the hill first for Tobias. But CORRIERI will still have a break to tie things up.
Well, as they say in Germany, auf dem Hügel, on the hill. Tobias Bongers.
Is that? I love those little tidbits, Mark. I say that again, please. Auf den Hügel, on the hill.
Auf dem Hügel. For any Germans watching, I apologise for my pronunciation. It's as good as my Spanish, but George is the man to go to for a bit of Spanish. Speaks fluent Spanish, don't you, George?
I can get by. I wish I was a little more fluid and a little more comfortable, especially if I was in the.
You're being too modest.
Well, in the commentator's booth, I wouldn't be very confident. I'll tell you that right now. To do this in Spanish, I don't have all the technical terms. But in conversational, I hold my own. Well, this break is very important. He's either stays in the match or he can lose it right on this break.
Yeah, we've had one scratch. He doesn't look very comfortable there, does he? He's made a few adjustments. He's stayed down. Oh, another good break. Both balls in the side, George. But look at that 14. And the 2. So some work to do for the Italian.
Let's take a good look at this. The 8 ball is no picnic either. So he's made 2 balls on the break. Opening shot is not ideal. Well, he's got the 7 there on the side. That's okay. 1 ball may go by the stripe there.
but he's
If he
limited.
wants stripes, though, if he wants stripes, he's out of luck, isn't he?
He
He's
is.
got no shot.
No, he just. Yeah, this is not looking good for him. I really like where Tobias is sitting here so far. The fact that he is tested here with this break of first shot, and then Tobias will have 2 breaks to win 1 game. Well, he'll just have the break to win the set because he can't lose it.
He just took his extension on this shot. Did he call the 9 ball? I think he may have called the 9 here, or the 15. Let's see. What's he called?
The back
He
cut,
called
which was
the
missed.
15. Well, can't believe it. Almost made the 2, look. 2 over the corner pocket. So choices for Tobias now, and everything in the open. I think the 8 ball will go into the side. I think he's coming around to have a look at that now, George. Yes, he is.
Well, again, he's challenged with an opening stripe shot. It is an open table, so settled on the 5. Oh, was that the red 3?
Make him big favourite now, George. Big favourite now.
He's got a tough shot right here. Oh, I didn't see the 2 ball. I'm sorry. He's got a tough shot right here.
Tough for me, George, not him.
Oh, he breaks out the 8 and opens everything up. Now he's in business. This could lead to the match winner with that shot.
Yeah, 4 ball passes the 8. He's got the choice here. 4, 7 or 6. Choosing the 4. Can draw for the 6 if he wants for the 1. Does the 1 pass in the side, George? We mentioned that earlier. I'm not sure whether it does or not. If it does, it's a bonus.
Yes, it does. He'll play here. Oh, you mean to the left side? Not sure. I don't think so, because he just tied it up completely. It would have gone to the other side after the 7, but now he has to come off the rail and open up the 1 ball. It lays nice for it. I don't think it goes to the side pocket from that angle, so he's going to have to come into it.
Yeah, bumping balls when you don't want to is a definite no-no.
And
no
he did
problem.
it. You'll be able to come across the table here and play the 8 ball to the upper corner.
He had a little bit of a scare earlier on, Tobias Bongers. They went to 4-4, 5-5, 6-6, and here we are on the hill. Tobias with this straightforward 8 ball to put himself in the last 30 of the Predator Kamui Slovenian Open of 2025. It's been a good match, George.
It has. It's gone both ways. The break was a telling factor, and a big miss by both players really changed things around in the when the score was at 6-6. It was a very, very big game. And here we are. Tobias Bongers moves on to go into the loser qualification, after which trying to fight one more match to get into the final 32. Daniel Corrieri from Italy is all done with that. And we are off.
Thank you, folks, for listening. George Teacha and Mark White. We'll be back.